Today it is my absolute pleasure
I'm sorry.
I can't deal with this, bro. Today is my absolute pleasure to introduce our newest guest. He is a multiple-time track state champion in high school, a highly decorated runner overall, currently running D1 at Georgia Tech. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our boy Winston Decuir. Oh. How you doing, Winston? It has been a long-ass time since I've seen you.
Doing good. I'm doing good. It's good to be home.
Yeah. It's good to see you, honestly. You are much taller than I remember you being.
I think got a little bit taller.
Whenever you walked in, and I'm in my socks, and you're in your Crocs, and I'm like, you're like, what are you now, 6'2"?
I'm only like 6'1". 6 foot.
That's still a lot more than me. I mean, I'm still only 5'9". I'm a little midget.
That's okay.
So, Winston, I want to ask you, right off the bat, what is it like being a D1 athlete? Because I'm super jealous of you.
Yeah,
Just
well, good eats.
I mean, I'm not like don't think of it like a football D1. Like I'm making no money.
Yeah, I'm in a scholarship though.
But I mean, it's good to like, especially because it helps when I'm away. Like I didn't meet any people, so being part of a team was good to just meet new people. And I mean, I get to travel for free. Like this upcoming year I'm about to go to, our big ACC meet will be in Miami. It'll be the first time I've ever been to Miami.
Yeah, I've never been there.
So like, that's what I'm saying. I get to go to new places that I haven't been.
No, both liars, because we went there for Punta Cana.
Besides the airport.
That doesn't count.
We was at the airport.
No, both liars.
We were late. We were about to stay. Go to the Miami Heat game.
But yeah, like just, I mean, it's good to travel and like stuff like that. But I mean, it's a lot of work, so it balances out.
Yeah. Is the meals good, like he was saying?
Well, I only get my meal plan as a track athlete, I get one free lunch in the athletic cafeteria.
Okay.
Which is it's all right. It's pretty good. It's not like.
But is it like, I mean?
I would say it's more diverse and better than like our high school lunches. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, it has to be.
But it's also like, in a way, it's similar to high school lunch where it'll repeat the cycle. Like we have a Taco Tuesday where every Tuesday we be having the same tacos.
You don't got like a snack pantry I can just go and hit up?
We do. Like, see, I'll get there. We have.
It's like only healthy stuff.
They have pantries and cooler and like not cooler. What's them big refrigerators with the clear doors? Spread out around like the athletic.
I know what you mean. Though.
Like the big Powerade refrigerators.
Yeah, you like open it up.
And you can they're all over like athletic facilities and you just walk in and get a free Powerade, a free core power. Or snacks, some Cheerios. Like there was mornings where I'd get a Cheerio and some milk for free and just pour it in there.
We have to put like our Paul points on that stuff.
Like I get the small stuff like that for free, but I only get one free lunch meal, and then the other meals I get one free meal a day, and then the other meals is if I have like the regular student meal plan, I can use like where I scan we get the buzz points.
Yeah.
So it'd be like that. Or I can just I just feed myself. I go to McDonald's or something. But it's either I get
it just kills the free meal that was healthy.
Yeah, you get the one healthy meal with your protein, your salad, and then right at McDonald's.
Oh man. So is that like an athletic perk or is that just in general?
The athletic perk is the free meal, but the meal plan is your regular student. So I had a regular student meal plan, same as y'all's. Or I think it was $100 a semester or 100 points a semester, and I got to I had to scan it because I remember I ran out of points because there's actually some restaurants around campus that'll use your dining points.
Yeah,
you can use them at a couple of restaurants. I was killing Chick-fil-A and Panda Express.
Yeah, dude. I think that's what almost everywhere.
And I was going. I ran out of points, so I was
y'all Chick-fil-A and Panda Express.
Yeah,
yeah. It's basically everywhere.
Yeah,
so it's because it's easy.
Y'all have creative names. We have they're just called meal swaps.
Meal swaps
or meal swipes.
Well, no, we have meal swipes too.
Oh no! You know what? We have Lion Lanyard. That's what it's called.
Oh, well, no,
Lion Lanyard.
Cool.
That's different. I was thinking of something different, but yeah, we get you pay $300. You get free meals for the whole year.
Yeah,
I mean, we give out too much free stuff. We're my school's in debt, to be totally honest with you. My boss. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. Okay. Well, anyway, speaking of schools, what was your top three again? It was LSU, Georgia Tech, and
LSU, Georgia Tech, and it was actually Rice.
Rice.
My mom was advocating me to go to Rice.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it's a pretty good school, though.
It was.
Obviously Georgia Tech's good too.
Of those top three, why Georgia Tech? What was it real?
Well, actually,
did they say here's a bag of too much money that you don't deserve?
Well, initially I was looking into LSU because I did want to be a hometown hero.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom was advocating me to go away to see a place that I'd never been and to try and live on my
Yeah.
own. And then I was like, cause I mean, before I even was running, like I did not think this was gonna happen. I was just gonna go like everyone else, go to school, and make some shake at school from home. But then when I got the opportunity, my mom was like, "You can't pass this up."
Yeah,
And I was like,
absolutely.
I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And it was between like Rice, which is a little bit outside, like in the outskirts of Houston, and then Georgia Tech was like dead center of Atlanta.
Rice is a technology STEM.
It's like a STEM school.
It's
It's,
a STEM
heavily,
It's like smart school.
it's heavily like med school and stuff. Like they have the hospital
okay.
district is right
Yeah.
there. But it was that and Georgia Tech, and well, since I wanted to go into engineering and stuff, I went to Georgia Tech. So
you are an engineering major.
I started as an engineering major. I was getting low-key bent over. So I went to
the story of everyone's life.
I'm in construction now, which I'm still happy with because they have a really good construction program.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, construction's just good in general. How about
Yeah.
Brandon?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
brother's it wasn't.
So I'm in construction now because oh my god, don't get me started.
It's a little unnecessary, bro. They be throwing some.
The
stuff at
classes were hard, but my hardest part of engineering was like I had this advisor and I had to meet with her like once a midterm. So it was like twice a semester, and she would schedule these meetings. You could only meet with her like late in the midterm, and it was always the most inconvenient times for me with like my track schedule and just school and all this.
Exams and stuff, yeah.
And so when I wouldn't meet with her, like I'd miss a meeting, she would actually block my registration. So when I would have to, when registration would come around for the next semester classes, I'd have to email her and be like, "Can we please meet? Because I can't
She
register."
took that first one.
Because especially because athletes get like an early registration period,
Yeah.
and like my registration would be blocked going into my early registration. I was like, "Bro, come on."
That's so terrible. That's what.
So I was like, this is
God.
too much. I want to switch. I want a new advisor. I'm just
Should you
trying
pull
to
up to
make
the
sure.
office?
That's wild. We would just get like 5 points off if we missed our advising meetings.
No,
Like,
she would hold your
So
registration.
that's different than like. Did y'all get like tutors and stuff?
Yeah, I have tutors. I get tutors for free actually as an
that's
athlete.
oh, that's really.
Yeah.
So all I gotta do is I go to my athletic advisor and I tell him, hey, like for chemistry, I was like, dog, chemistry is hard.
It's stupid.
I was like, I
Whoa.
need some help.
I'm so unnecessary.
So I got a chemistry tutor and I would meet with him like twice a week. And it was completely free. I just had to text them and they were like, oh yeah, sure. And tutor. And that was actually clutch because I was like, oh, thank God.
They helped you like study too.
Yeah, well, he helped me. We do like practice. Like I go there and we do practice for the thing, and then I would have him weigh like his email, so I could text him. Like if I was doing practice at the house, I could email it to him and be like, "Did I do this right? How do I do this right?"
That's awesome. Just feedback whenever you.
Yeah, and they would give you like points, and because they were just our tutors are like students who already took the class.
Yeah.
Oh, like SI.
Yeah, that's how ours are.
They're like
It's like SI.
they're like seniors who already took that class, so
Yeah.
they also slip you pointers like. This will be a section on the test that
Ooh.
you don't have to put a lot of effort in.
That's
Save your
very
time.
nice.
They'll be like, save your time for like the
Or-
longer
What
questions.
about like test bank or something? They have like a test bank.
No, they don't have test
Oh,
banks.
that one.
They don't have. We do get old tests though, but they give us old tests that are like generations old that are nowhere near like the test I'm about to take.
It's like a different kind of math.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
but the tutors will help you a lot. Like they'll give you like pointers and like they'll be like, oh, this is gonna be true and false.
That's so,
Just do it quickly and then you got your work it out
Yeah.
questions.
you should take advantage of that, man.
I did. I had a tutor in chemistry, tutor in both of my math classes, and I didn't have a tutor in physics because I took it one of my roommates. We was locked in. But I had a tutor in both my math and chemistry. That shit was tough.
So you mentioned you were at the house. Do you live in a house up there or?
So I live in like an on-campus apartment that they give to the athletes.
Oh.
So I have like my own room.
Oh, so it was an apartment.
It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a kitchen and a living area. So I mean, I just call it a house because like
That's basically.
basically like
Yeah.
I mean the room is small. Like it's literally like, you can fit your bed in there, your desk, and it's like it.
Have
You
you
fit
s-
your bed and desk.
Have you seen the LSU ones? Like the Nicholson?
I have. So I toured
How
those.
is it like that? Is it?
It's not near as nice. Those were just
Not as
built.
nice the LSU ones?
No, the LSU ones were just built. Those exact ones.
Oh yeah.
When I toured
that
LSU,
what
they
Lewis is
showed
in?
me those. Yeah, Lewis is in those. Those are comp. They have like nice countertops, the big kitchen with the
My
island.
God.
Those are nice. Mine is like, cause ours is called like upperclassmen living. So upperclassmen like seniors and juniors can apply. Like regular students can apply to live in them, the on-campus apartments.
Oh,
But they also will give the athletes the on-campus apartments.
Okay.
which I think is nice because I mean I get my own bed, my own bedroom.
You
I
don't
share
have
a
to
bed.
leave the place sometimes.
Like sometimes I just would literally stay in my room the whole time, or like stay in the house the whole time. Not just my room, but like go in the kitchen, cook, watch TV in the living room.
God,
I can live in there.
that is so nice.
We had a kitchen, but then Andrew Potts hand
Yeah.
blew up
Yeah.
ramen arm left in it.
No, our dorms are the worst, probably. I mean, I showed you
I've
ours.
seen like the concrete wall.
Yeah, concrete walls.
We actually have concrete walls as well.
Really?
Yes.
We have like a little, like the crappy tile floor that you see in like public bathrooms.
We have that in our bathrooms. We have
No,
the
but it's like the whole thing.
No,
like the
not the
whole
whole
thing.
thing.
And then our only sink is right outside of the bathroom, right next to the entrance of the hallway of the dorm. And then there's a tiny little bathroom that's probably like the width of that treadmill right there. Like it's so small. It's terrible. But
Do I have like a pantry or anything?
no, we didn't. It was just like a big room. It was such a big box. Like it probably wasn't much bigger than this room. Like
Did y'all ever have like fire alarm problems in y'all's dorm?
Yes,
bro.
actually.
Dude, I remember there's one instance. To this day, I still get mad about it. It was like about 3 in the morning. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm knocked out in bed.
Oh no.
Like knocked out, sleeping. All my roommates knocked out asleep. All you hear, because I have one of the alarms in my bedroom, and it just starts flashing bright as hell. And I wake up thinking like a nuke dropped on us. Like, I was passed out of sleep, and I wake up thinking like the world ended. Bro. I just sprinted outside. Like I had some pajama pants on, no shirt, and like my bonnet. Sprint outside. And I like, cause I was late actually. I slept through the initial first couple beeps. I didn't even notice, cause I just woke up to the big flash. And everyone's like, "Where have you been?" I was like, "Bro, I was knocked out of sleep." And they're like, and apparently some kid had burnt eggs at 3 in the morning.
Oh my god!
I was like, "How you burn eggs at 3 in the morning? Why are you cooking eggs at 3 in the morning?"
That's what happened to us.
Like I was about to flash.
So there's like a fire truck outside and then an ambulance.
But ours is the
There's
police.
some kid getting carried out.
The police station
Yeah.
is across the street from my like dorm apartment building, and they're all, bro, I swear everyone in Atlanta's running from them. I always like just flying because there's a main road right behind me that goes straight to the interstate. People just booking it down there.
We don't have anything like ours is just because we have a faulty system. Like something happened and the system just randomly went off. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like in the middle of doing homework, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go downstairs. You know, it's not even an alarm. It's just like it's a voice, and it goes, "Warning, fire in the building, evacuate immediately." And it's like, and I'm like,
You see everyone poke their heads out like, "Hey, bro."
Yeah. And it's like,
But I stopped walking out. Like when they started to go up, and I would just sit in the room and be like,
they didn't take like a head count or anything.
no,
No, they
I
didn't.
already never took an account.
and then all of a sudden you see like 4 or 5 people walk out with like cats, like their cats that are just hidden in their dorm. And you're like, okay, why do you have a cat? That is funny. So back on the topic from before. So you picked Georgia Tech, obviously, for the reasons that you stated. But if not Georgia Tech, and maybe I'm gonna do one a little better. What was your maybe top 5, if not those top 3?
If not those top 3,
I kind of meant more like the bottom 2 of the top 5.
the other schools that I was talking to was Baylor was one.
Oh, I remember.
Baylor was
I remember that
one
one.
that I was talking to, and they were on the top 5.
But they're in the middle of like nowhere.
They're in
Waco.
Waco. Waco is actually in the middle of nowhere.
Where is that?
Exactly.
It's I want to say it's like south of Houston. I'm not exactly.
It's in Texas.
sure. I
think it's close to San
No, yeah, I know
Antonio.
it's in Texas, but
I didn't even know that it was in
It's
Texas.
in Texas, Waco,
I
Texas.
thought it was northern. But
It might be. I don't know.
I don't even remember.
I just remember it was 8 hours. We drove 8 hours in the middle of nowhere.
It's like, is it like country?
Yes, like it's like just a lot of dry land.
It's like those scenes.
Like
in
they
the
don't got no
cartoons.
big mall. They don't have a mall. They had like this Waco Plaza or something, and there was like nothing to do there. Like it was really just a school.
What kind of school is it?
The school's big. It's actually a Christian school.
Oh really?
So if I'd have went there, I'd have to take a religion
Oh.
class.
Oh.
Because Christian schools, you gotta take a religion class.
Yeah, but like, is it? So it's a Christian school.
It's a
Like,
Christian school.
Is it like?
what is like their like arts that they major in?
I don't know their major specific. I mean, it's a big university, so it's very like
Okay.
like they have a lot
So
of
it is big.
majors.
So like the whole like.
Like it's a Power 5 school. Like they had it's
Yeah.
in
Well, I know that.
Big 10, Big 12.
So
One of them.
is Waco like basically just Baylor?
Waco's literally just Baylor.
Okay.
If you think of Waco, you think of Baylor.
Yeah, so that's what they say college towns.
Yeah, but Waco's actually a decently big like city. It's just that the only thing in there is Baylor.
Yeah.
That
Like,
sounds
there's
about
stuff
right.
outside of Baylor, but
Sounds
it's
like-
like
sounds
just
like
land.
Sounds
Like,
like
Damn it.
Hammond. Yeah, there's like really nothing to do up in Hammond. We got Southeastern, then we got downtown, and then that's it. That's like all you have to do.
Oh, and is it even like downtown?
It's like a
They have
20-minute
like
walk
two-story
from the
buildings?
dorm. Yeah, downtown it's like bars and stuff, and like the original
Man,
Armands.
DGen City.
Yeah, really.
That's where you'll find me, bro. I'm joking.
No, it's really not like it's super nice. Like it's old and it's like
No, I've been around Hammond. I like Hammond.
it's nice, but like you get bored of it really quick because it's like
But
everything's
also-
like a 2-story bar basically.
You're also close to like Baton Rouge, so you can make that
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
All you need is, like, in my opinion, like a good place to like walk, or like go on a stroll, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can't really walk, then it's not a good downtown.
Yeah. It's a good walking area. It's got like this big train track area, and they have like it's weird. They have like one of those restaurants that like goes through a train track, or like the train track goes through the restaurant.
What?
It's like a train station. Something. It's cool. It's very cool. But it's weird.
What's it called?
I don't know. I think it's just called the train station. To be honest.
Take me to the train station, bro.
Yeah, but they have the original Armands up there. The one. So it's like you know.
Oh,
Oh, the restaurant that's right there.
Yeah, right down the
I
street.
thought that was just local.
Yeah. You know. What you call it? Schlitz and Giggles.
Yeah.
Here. It's like that. So it's like there's a bottom floor, and then there is an upper like area. It's like
Oh, so it's
yeah,
big.
it's not huge. It's like it's got 2 stories, but it's pretty skinny.
Oh, is it in between like?
So it's more
It's
like
in between, like,
a
3 or
smaller
4,
building that
yeah.
just goes tall.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like a hole in the wall in this.
Yeah, it's a hole in the wall place. It's cool. There's this place right next to it called
Probably
Tacos
better
and
than
Beer.
our mom's here.
Our mom's is so good.
I love our moms. I think they're moving. I think that one, the one that's in Baton Rouge, is moving.
I had the mac and cheese burger.
That's so
I had the
good.
servant our burger twice when I went.
You ever had the what is it? Peanut butter bacon burger?
No,
No.
bro. I saw that and it looked
I
nasty.
tried it before. It's not that bad actually.
It
It's really
looked
not.
Well,
Bad.
how much peanut butter do they put on it?
Not a ton. But
Oh,
like,
I
okay.
feel like that peanut butter, that
It's like-
the
it's like-
jelly is nasty.
it's a thin layer. Like the jelly isn't even that thick either. It's
I
from
don't like
Iceland.
jelly on my burger.
It's very odd. I also had braces when I said it, so you know I'm gonna like all the crap on my teeth. It is bad. So I want to know something. I'm just curious. You said you don't make a whole lot of money, and do you have any NIL type deals
No,
at all?
I don't have a damn NIL.
Small sliders, bro. They throwing them out.
They're
bro.
throwing them out.
Because, I mean, NIL, from what I've heard from people like who have NIL, it's a lot of reaching out. Like, people apply for NIL like jobs.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like, they're reaching out to these people. I haven't reached out to anybody.
Yeah.
I've just been...
So you just gotta be like a glazer.
You really just
Yeah,
gotta reach
sure.
out and be like, I love this brand. Please let me represent
I'll
it.
rep you all and stuff.
Like, that's really it. And, like, I hadn't even done any of that. I hadn't started that. I just been in class. And next year, I probably won't even look for any as well. I gotta start looking for internships and stuff. I'll go in my sophomore year.
Yeah.
I mean, not internship, but like start marketing out some businesses. And I'm like, maybe I can email them soon. Like I hadn't even started
I just
looking
got a
at NIL.
handshake and all the companies just click apply. Just get off of the net. None of them have reached back out to me, bro.
So you said like you said it's like applying. So it's like,
Yeah, like-
you just gotta. It's like you go, hey, I love body armor.
Because it's all like
can I be a body armor?
follower.
athlete?
It's all like follower based. So if you say I want a deal with Insomnia Cookie, because I know some people who have
Yeah.
that. So I can hit up Insomnia Cookie. Insomnia has a thing for a student athlete. They have like a student athlete NIL program that you can apply for.
Oh,
Like,
really?
They have a form and everything. You just apply.
Just do it, just cause.
You apply and you tell them like how many IG followers you have.
Oh,
like-
what the-
no.
what?
Because listen, if you're a business and I have like, say I had 7,000 followers,
Yeah.
that's 7,000 people looking at your
Yeah.
business every time I repost it. If I got like 100 followers, only 100 people looking at it if I repost it.
Yeah.
So they got-
That's if 100 people.
Yeah, that's like if they even look at it, they'll just swipe past.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
So that's why they want like people with followers. But you apply and they'll tell you like, oh, we would love for you to represent us, or they'll be like, hell nah,
Yeah.
like don't come over here.
I have more followers on YouTube than I have on anything else, honestly. So like, I can't. Unless they were accepting that, I wouldn't. Do
Well, no,
it.
they said all social media
Oh, yeah?
platforms, just whatever you are frequently posting on that people will see.
Yeah. 1,000. I think 1,000. Almost 80 1,000.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, we went up
Wow.
fast. It's been like a week since we hit 1,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I saw 1,030. I was like, is that 1,003 or 1,030? I was like, oh, come on, man.
That's crazy. It went up real fast. That's
right.
great. Look, if anybody wants to sponsor me, I will be applying soon.
we could do sponsored gambling.
Oh no.
A Plinko ball sponsor.
Anyway, all right.
Sorry, bro.
So why track? Why track of all the sport? Because you played what? You played soccer too.
Soccer was my other like big sport that I played. I was really actually horrible at most sports besides running. So I mean, I was good at soccer because soccer takes a lot of running. And because I mean, y'all remember I used to be short, like super short, middle school.
But you knew you were an athlete, though, huh?
Well, I wasn't more an athlete. I just knew I liked to like move around. Like I wasn't gonna be just sit on my butt forever. And I was a soccer player, and I met one of my good friends, Kendra, on a soccer team, and he was like, "Oh, I run AAU track," and his mom told my mom, and they got me on the team because I was like highly ADHD. I needed something to do to like burn calories and just sit down. So I joined like this club team, which like is my favorite team to this day. My AAU team, shout out to them, US Express. That team, I've been with them. I actually coached this year for them. Like I helped assistant coach a little bit for the hurdles.
That went well.
And yeah, it went good. You know, coaching kids.
Bread?
No, it's all volunteer. It's all volunteer
It don't
work.
matter.
It's all volunteer
Yeah,
work.
okay.
But I started with them, and I was running good. And at that time, I had kind of stopped doing other sports and it was just soccer and track. And those were the two like I really like soccer because it was a team sport. And I also really like track because it was like the opposite. Like instead of a team, I just had to rely on myself and like what I could do.
Gotcha.
And I did that up until sophomore year of high school. Where after sophomore year of high school, I was like, I think I'm gonna stop soccer because at that point you gotta like kind of pick your sport and settle into one sport and try and get good at it. So I stopped soccer and kept doing track, and I was doing cross country. Cross country was hard, but you know I always liked the team and the coach, so it made it better. It didn't make it as bad.
You know the coach for a while, huh?
Yeah, Coach Trey,
Yeah, Coach Trey.
Aloysius,
to
Catholic, like
all that.
he was one of the best coaches I had, and he also helped me. I started like running for him as well, and then when I started to just kind of settle in with just track, it was about junior year. I started to really grow. Like I grew from like I think my license. I got sophomore year, so I'm 5'7". I was like 6 foot by my senior year, so I got to like I was 5'7", and
maybe 110.
I can actually find it on my LA wallet.
I've probably
No, I don't think I was in the. I think I was like 97, bro. It was something ridiculous.
I think I've grown half an inch since sophomore year, to be honest.
Oh, I was 5. I was 5'7", 116 sophomore year, and then I just. And then I grew to junior year. I grew to like, it was about 5'10", 5'11", and then senior year I started to hit like 6 foot.
Yeah.
And I actually grew another like half an inch into college. So it was like, and then as I was growing, I was running faster because like my body was getting longer, my stride was getting longer.
I've just gotten wider, to be honest. Like I don't go up anymore. I don't go up anymore. I just go out.
But I just took off with running, and I was like, and I had that deal. I think y'all should remember the deal I had with my mom in high school, where if I ever went to college for a sport, I'm supposed to get the Hellcat.
We all know about that.
Supposed to get the Hellcat.
Was it
It was a scat
Oh,
pack.
okay, yeah.
Couldn't afford a Hellcat.
Yeah.
But she was like, I will help you buy a scat pack if you can make it to sport. Make it to college for a sport. So I had to lock in. I did make it to college for a sport, unfortunately. You know, the scat pack fell through.
Still not there.
Hey, we got something even better now.
We do have something better though. We had the Infinity Q50. So
that's why we need to apply for NIL deals, Winston. You pick up the
I do need to start trying to make some
Get
money.
this assets up, bro.
Come on now, small sliders. I'm telling you.
Wait, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why
are you talking? I'm gonna adjust the cameras.
Do you have anyone who's been like a huge like inspiration for your running, or like someone who's like mainly been like your motivation, or someone you feel is? Like,
I've had a lot of people actually.
Yeah.
I've had like track was the sport where I had the most motivation. Like everyone I met through track, like was a good person and like was always like tried to help me up.
It's been like nothing but motivation.
Yeah, like, cause I haven't had like even the competition. Like, I raced some of the best kids, especially my class at just high school. All the schools at state, they were like some of the best kids. Like, all of them went to college. Like, they were all, and majority of them went to Power 5 schools.
Yeah.
So it was like racing like kids that good, and they were even at that like level that they were at as well. They were always like, they were good kids. Like, I mean, they was always happy to run. Too. They were good sports.
It's gotta be different. Like,
when they lose, they still wouldn't like, they wouldn't crash out all over.
Yeah. It's gotta be different, like basketball.
Like, it was like, all right, I lost. Time for the next race. Like,
oh man,
it was always like I just had like that feeling for like there was always good people around the sport. Like, I was never scared to like run.
Yeah, you don't hold grudges like
they don't like, and because it's so individually like based, like it's a team sport, but since it's all on you, like if I lose, I can't blame somebody else.
Yeah.
Or if I lose, nobody can go, Winston, you just threw the whole team. Like,
yeah.
Like there is moments where you can throw the team. Like I will say,
if you win your part, or if you do the best in your part.
Yeah, like I would say my junior year indoor state, we lost. We got second in state by 1 point, and I was supposed to get like third or something in 800, and I took the lead too early in the race. I was winning by like the third lap. Everyone passed me. I ended up fifth. So it was like at that, like I kind of felt like, oh, I threw the race. But there's only a few moments like that. Majority of the time, it's like you're just kind of on your own, and that's like what I like doing. And my coaches, like, so I joined that US Express team I told you about.
Yep.
That was probably like my biggest, cause they were more like, cause my mom started sending me there just to like give me something to do.
Yeah.
So I was going there kind of just like my goal wasn't even to like win. It was kind of just have fun and just like I guess run off some energy. And they treated me more like that was like a family. Like I still keep in touch with all of them. They actually hit me up and said, "Would you like to help coach some of the kids?" And I was like, "Of course." Like I mean, I was like them. Like if you ask any of them, it was about 4 of us. We were terrible kids. We all got sent for them, and they used to whip us into shape. Like they did more than just teach us to run fast. They taught us to be like good people.
Yeah.
Cause like we had some crash outs on the team. I used to crash out when I was a high jumper. I did high jump at one point. And if I failed a height, I would literally tweak out. Like I would crash out.
You get mad?
Yes, and they would teach me like you cannot do that. Like, and it was stuff like that like stayed with me, and I was like, I'm gonna keep doing this, like, because it taught me more than just running fast. It taught me how to be a good person.
I never thought about it like that. Like what you were saying before about like being like it's you, it's on you.
Yeah, like it's you, so I don't have to worry about
that's
him or him. Yeah. It's me and the clock.
It's like a mental thing, but it's also kind of like a nice thing. 'Cause you can't, like you were saying, like if we had lost the lacrosse state championship because somebody missed a shot or something last second, we could be like, oh, he missed the last, like, technically if we were assholes, we could be like, he screwed the game over. He missed the game. He missed the game winner. He sucks. But like in that case, I guess it's a little different because you don't get like solo state championships too and stuff, right?
Yeah, because you can win your individual event and the team can win.
It's like wrestling kind of. You can get like you can be a state champion.
At the end of the event, you score a point in your event if you place high, and those points add up to the team with the most points will win.
But it's still individual.
But you also like for those smaller schools that, because like when we were all at a big high school, we had a lot of kids who could run. Say a smaller school that doesn't have as many kids, in order to still give the kids a chance to win something, they can still become a state champion in like their event. Like we can win the 100-meter dash, and you can get your little medal, and you'll be a state champion. But like your team might not win, but you're a state champion. The team's not.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's a chance for like anyone can have a chance to win, basically.
Yeah. So
that's fair enough.
Crap, I had something that I was gonna ask, and I already forgot it. Shit. I looked at your Instagram for a little bit just to do some research about today for the questions I was gonna ask you. How many of those state championship plaques, or like just in general awards, did you win through track at Catholic? Because like I feel like I saw 3 or 4 quotes with you holding up the trophy.
A lot of the medals aren't actually for the only we'll say state races that I've won. I only actually won individually. I've won one individual 800-meter dash. I came second in the second 800 dash. Like I won my junior 800, got second in my senior year 800. That was to Ren Langley. He's a dog.
I was there.
I got second in that one. And I actually ended up running like 2 seconds faster that year than the year I won. Which was crazy.
So you would have beat him?
What?
You still wouldn't beat him? 2 seconds wouldn't have been enough.
No, I ran 2 seconds faster my senior year than my junior year. My junior year when I won state, I ran 2 seconds slower than when I lost.
Oh,
so it was like he would have beat me that year and the year I won.
Yeah. I'm Brandon.
And I came second in the 400 both my junior year and my senior year. Because I was doubling. I would do the 400 and 800 in the same meet. And I would always be like, okay, if I didn't win this one, I got to try and win this one. And I fell second in the 400 my junior year. I think I want to say I ran like 48, like 9 or something. It wasn't my best race, but it was hot. It was a hot day. It was more of like a race to beat people than race for a good time. Like, it was one of those races. Yeah. And then my senior year, I came second. It was like a whole group of us were like a headwind to the wind. Like, it was like by like my hair.
No
and
way.
I think I ran like 48.1. Was also all of my best times were typically at like the regional meet prior, because I could sandbag a little in like the 800 and then have more energy for the 400. Whereas at state, it was like I need to do 100% in both events.
You gotta be locked in the whole.
Like I gotta just run the whole time.
But you can't feel your legs after one of those, huh?
No, those meets used to have me crying, bro. I was dying.
That's crazy.
It's like the turf's like really hot.
So I have one.
Your feet just like burn all the time.
I have one individual gold. A relay both years, both junior and senior year. 4x4 we won. Shout out to the team. I got those, so that makes 3 goals for state. Well, that's just outdoor. Indoor, we also won indoor. So, I mean, you count 2 more goals for indoor track. And then I have a lot of silvers and bronzes because there was a bunch of, like, indoor. I came... What did I come in the 800 indoor?
Oh, are you doing indoor at Georgia Tech?
Yeah, you have to.
You have to, okay.
So we run the indoor season. And indoor season at Catholic, we ran LSU where it was flat. Now that I'm at Georgia Tech, we run on like those like professional tracks.
Does it have like it's like curved?
Yeah, it like bends and goes like around.
It's kind of like a half angle.
Like
a
bank.
The village with the skateboard?
Yeah, the village.
Those are actually, I had to learn how to run on those. I did not know how to run on that track.
You don't get shin splints from that, bro?
Oh. So the hardest part was, you know how like, have you seen track races, they start on like the 4 legs out the blocks?
Yeah.
Like you almost start like on like bear crawl legs and like. Well, I had to try and do that while like sideways on the like turn.
So you're like, oh.
Yeah, and
you're like falling over.
You have to try and like tense up to hold your like posture still right before
they
the
blow the
race.
whistle. You just like fall on.
Yeah.
And you just
so
fall
like
over,
I didn't know how to do that, and I didn't want to like embarrass myself. So I was like,
that's funny.
Holding on for dear life. That takes like the most amount of focus. Just balancing. You're like.
And then you still got the whole race.
You like shoot the.
So it's like you're tensed up before the race even starts. You're like, ah, shit.
Oh yeah, so like. I know y'all were talking about this, but like in middle school when we ran cross country, all that freaking adrenaline building.
Oh yeah.
Is it as bad? Is it still as bad, or like you feel like you got control of it?
So the adrenaline and like nervousness.
I know you gotta use adrenaline.
The adrenaline and nervousness never goes away. At least for me, it has yet to. Like I still like.
But I mean, you can use that energy.
I can use it, and I've learned to like control it better. Like in middle school, I would be like tweaking before. I'd be like shaking before like.
And then right when it starts, everyone's just going.
Everyone just takes off, and like now it's to the point where like everyone like because you understand that everyone's also just as nervous, like they want to win.
Yeah.
So you gotta like keep your composure, and like even when they shoot the gun, like you get your first couple steps like with your adrenaline like hard, and then you gotta like keep it relaxed because you got a whole race to run. So like, but like the nerves, there's still been races where like I wanted to throw up before I started the race. Like, my first ACC meet was indoor ACC, and, like, I had never been to a meet this big. Like, I thought our state championship meet was big. Like, this was, like, best of the best in the conference. Like, I was like, oh, my God. And, when I was...
There's, like, Olympic dudes running in it?
Yeah, they had dudes who run in my... The dude who won my conference tried out for the Olympics. He had the Olympic standard to try out. And I had to, like, race people like this, and I was like, I'm about to throw.
What do you have to get up to be in the Olympics? Or, like,
I don't know the standard by heart, but
I'd imagine it's like pretty easy to like draft people because it's like
they don't draft. It's all time based. Like everything in track and field is time based.
That's what I'm saying because you just look for the times. And
yeah,
stuff.
you just have to run
if
that
you're an NBA
time.
player, you gotta look.
You gotta like they gotta pick you. It's biased.
Like
kinda.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider not the Olympics, I guess, but like would you ever consider going some way like pro, semi-pro?
If I had the time, if I ever run the times to where I can go like pro
That'd be pretty cool.
because you're not gonna be pro that long in track. Like you're
It's
gonna be
just-
pro. You hit your prime, and then once you're like, as soon as you're slightly out of that prime, you're not gonna be running those fast times like you
Yeah.
will.
And the win, yeah.
So like you get like it's not as long. I can't play like a long season like LeBron James because like
Well, the
I gotta
window
be
of-
you gotta be like picture perfect shape, and like as your body grows, like that'll get better and worse. But if I ever run those times,
I guess track's just like the most dependent on like your athletic ability.
it's like
Yeah.
well
Like
that
basketball, I
and,
guess you can get like more technically sound.
Yeah,
To
and-
kind of make up for it.
and also it's more of like keeping your body has to be in like top shape.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh.
like
I
if
mean,
you're dehydrated,
so-
you're gonna run bad. You
Unless
eat
you're-
bad, you're gonna run bad.
Much like LeBron, you spend $1 million a year. No, like that is nothing.
I think so.
He spends like $1 million on like his cooks and like
Yeah.
Something like
keeping
that.
his
He's got
body.
like personal
But, like,
cooks.
it's crazy.
That's all athlete, like any sport.
Yeah, I
at
mean-
that level, you got to be in shape to perform for
Yeah.
like those sports. You got to perform for like basketball games, football games, soccer games, like an hour long, and they're just moving the whole time. Like they might get like good players get set up for like 10 minutes.
yeah.
And they're back on the court trying to drop 50.
That's
So
crazy.
like it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
that being in
But
shape.
it's like it's different for like some of the other events. Like what's that Mondo Duplantis dude?
Oh, in
Is-
pole
so,
vault.
like you think like pole vaulting?
Well, he's in
he'll
a-
be able to do that for longer than someone.
It depends on like because that requires a different kind of shit. Like he didn't have to worry about running as fast as he can.
Yeah, but
But to like have the core strength to like, I mean, balance on that little ass.
I think he'll be able
no
to keep-
stretch, but balance on the pole all the way and like go over like the height that go
Yeah.
like 20 feet in the air without hitting like the bar is like.
But
like,
you think, I'm trying to say like you think that strength will last longer than like someone's sprint
Um,
ability.
I think so. Especially
You think so?
how good Mondo Duplantis is. Like I think he'll be. Like, he can
Well,
dominate for a long time.
in general, like just maybe a pole vault in general.
Yeah,
You think they
I
stay in
would
their prime
assume
longer.
a pole vaulter should be in his prime longer than like a sprinter.
Yeah,
Because there's not as much like there's still a lot of wear on their body, but like sprinters, especially 100-meter sprinters, they like every race are working their body 100%. Like every race, there's like it's like you take your pedal of your car and you're on the floor. Your
Oh,
engine is
man.
like screaming every time you like push it to full speed. Like in actual cars that like race cars that do that, like they have to replace the whole engine. Like in a runner, you can't just replace their whole like
Yeah.
heart and body. Like their legs get wear. So they're not gonna be in their prime for as long as like they should be.
That makes a lot of sense because I know that there's this whole thing about like kickers. You know, once they finish their like pro career, a couple of years later, they end up having to get like back surgery or something.
Yeah.
they just like they use it so much more than like, and then they all of a sudden just stop using it.
Yeah.
So then it's like it's trying to keep your body's trying to keep up with that without the the stimulation with it.
you can still kick for a while then.
Yeah.
Compared to
Yeah.
like a running back.
No,
Yeah,
running
you know what
backs
I'm saying?
have a short season because they're getting their head took off.
Yeah,
every
and
time they
they're
grab the ball.
cracking ribs. And,
Like you gotta like get your head taken off and get right back up
yeah, that is.
while your eyes are spinning. Hike the ball up.
Back pain has just got to be the worst.
It's
I feel like the head, like
back pain is
taking a hit to the head,
Oh yeah.
like taking 50 hits a
I'll tell you
game.
that concussion is
Or
pretty
I'd
bad.
be cooked.
Do you remember that clip of me from junior year and the face off against Newman?
Oh, I know. I
He
remember.
lowered his hip into my head while I was down, and you could see my legs pick up. I did a full helicopter spin
Ooh.
on the field, and I blacked out for like 5 seconds, and I was like, I gotta get off this field.
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, dude, it was cooked.
I thought I died for like half a second too. I was like, oh my god, like everything was like halfway slow motion. You know, it's like
With the helmet on too.
yeah, with the helmet on, and I'm like, I gotta get off. I come off the field, I can't even feel it. I'm crying. Like I didn't even know. Like he hit me so hard, I just started crying. And I was like, I didn't even know. They were like, "Are you okay? You're crying." And I was like, "No, I'm not."
No.
Oh man, how's Georgia Tech as a school itself? Like academics and just the community itself. Fraternities, I
Away
guess.
from sports, I think Georgia Tech is like a really good school, especially if you're just for normal students. I know it's a really safe campus. Like they don't have, Atlanta has a bunch of like stupid stuff goes on and like that, but like Georgia Tech, even though it's in the middle, it has like its own like you feel like a bubble. Like you can walk around campus just fine. Like I've never felt like I've like you're always you're just walking down. You just lock eyes with someone like, I'm about to punch on him right now. Like even when I walk around campus, it's like it's like I don't even look at somebody like I'm not even gonna fight him. It's not even worth it. Like it's like campus is it's like really chill.
Yeah.
And like in that aspect, and like everyone's nice. I won't lie, a lot of the kids are like almost too smart. Like I've had some classes where I'm like, oh, and like kids will look at me like, this kid's cooked. He's done. And it's like, cause like they're all like super smart.
Yeah,
so like
it's just like a bunch of valedictorians.
Yeah, like they're all new. Like I was talking, like especially when we first moved my freshman year, and like you get into class and everyone's trying to introduce themselves. Like you had to introduce a lot of random people. And, like, it's like, oh, who are you? What's your major? And then they'd be like, how many credits do you have? I'm like, credits? What is that?
I might have, like, 1 credit.
I was like, credits?
I had to go from square one.
Right, I had 0, so I was
I had 3 credits. I just took AP Bios junior year.
I didn't do either. I didn't take honors, I didn't take AP.
I had
I was
0.
Clean slate.
Well, here's the thing. Honors didn't help at all.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You didn't get
I didn't think
credits.
so.
It
was,
AP.
Or, what's it called? Dual enrollment. Dual enrollment, you get credits. But I didn't take any of that, so it was like kids are asking me like, how many credits? I'm like, none. And they would be like, yeah, I only got like 20. And they'd be like, oh, I got 40. I'm like, it's like this whole year.
Wait, 20?
Only
20's a semester.
No, kids will have 20 credits. Like it will take
It's a whole
APs
semester.
and dual enrollments from high school to they're done with high school. Like I mean, from freshman year to high school, they would just wipe out.
I hate
credits.
smart people.
Like there were kids.
That
There were
is
kids who
actually
skip
wild.
like. Kids will skip like 5-6 classes. Like their freshman year of college, they're already like on track to graduate in like 3 years.
That's crazy.
Like,
That's wild.
It's crazy.
I mean,
like,
I don't think we even had enough to like do that at Catholic. Like, I don't think we had enough
You would have
classes
to
our
to do
school
that.
wasn't. Our school was just not good.
no, you had like they were telling me about classes. And I was like, we didn't even have that at Catholic. I don't even think Carter took that at Catholic. Like there are kids who would like take it so many classes. I'm like, why did your high school have like calculus 2, AP, whatever? I'm like, why do y'all have that in high
AP
school?
engineering honors.
You know that school in New Orleans? It's called like Ben Franklin.
No, I haven't heard
I
of
think
that.
so. I think I've heard
It's
of
a
it.
public school, but it's a magnet school. They
Bro,
offer
magnet schools
phys-
are genius.
They offer physics 3 there.
Oh,
That's
It's electromag.
I will never
It's supposed
touch
to be that
physics.
next
in
semester.
I think Baton Rouge High offers like physics 2 or something. Like they have, because Baton Rouge High is a magnet and they have hella like
That's a big
Yeah,
school.
no.
a lot of their classes transfer.
Baton Rouge High gets a
to
really bad
college.
rap. I don't think it's that bad of a school.
It just gets a bad rap because
Well-
they have like 0 sports. Like
And the people that go there.
yeah, like
I'm sorry, I was thinking
They
BRCC.
don't have sports.
no, nothing
Yeah,
about Baton Rouge High.
yeah. I just
Baton Rouge High is like a
Brent
soccer
Ford.
team.
They have
And shout out to the soccer team. They're actually not bad. They're actually pretty
no,
good.
the soccer team's pretty well put
But-
together.
Like they're just.
Well, they're
My
not
mom
really-
went there, so I
They're
can't
not.
say much. But
No.
They have a big old field too.
I was about to
Yeah.
go there.
I was too. I applied as well.
I went to Catholic just.
I got in. I still have my hoodie. My Baton Rouge
for
High
real?
hoodie.
I
got in.
I got in too. I really had no problem with going there. It's just
My mom wanted me to go there, and I was just like,
Well,
I was
I
like,
wouldn't have been able to play lacrosse.
yeah.
well, I wouldn't have ran near as good as I do now. Like, I wouldn't have none of the coaches I didn't ran for.
Yeah, so
I'd have probably ran by myself.
I just didn't want to go to Catholic by the time I was, playing football. I just liked playing football, and Catholic it was probably not the best place to start, to be honest, because that's already got such a
It's the
prestigious,
best. Yeah, they're like-
prestigious program.
They were cool, bro. Didn't they think about like 3 state championships for
Yeah, they
recruiting?
took like 2 or 3 away. Yeah,
it's so bad.
I mean it's
You do what you gotta
dumb.
do.
They'll have schools like by Lafayette and stuff. I don't know. What are they, like really small?
Oh
schools?
yeah,
You'll meet kids from there. They're like, yeah, I played 4 sports in high school.
yeah. You meet kids who play like every sport for their team.
Yeah. It wasn't like small like club sports. It was like the
No,
actual,
like, they
I
played-
played baseball, basketball, and football.
Yeah.
Like we go
I was a
hoop and you're like
quarterback, I was
we
a
meet
pitcher.
somebody. We meet somebody who means like, yo, starting point guard for the team. I also play. I was starting quarterback. I was starting pitcher. I was like,
I'm
no.
lucky I made it on my team.
Also,
Like, I barely made one sport.
A batter, he's swinging his pitcher that's bats and everything. He's like he plays everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a 5-time powerlifting state champion. I wasn't even there for 5 years. I'm a 5-time champion.
So bad.
Man, is it really difficult at all? Or like I'm not gonna say that as like any less than football would be, but like how difficult do you think it is to balance like track versus school? Because I feel
mean-
like I hear that it's really difficult with certain sports like football and basketball.
Balancing any sport in school is gonna be hard. Like
Yeah.
Or is it-
especially
How much different compared like to from college to high school?
Well, high school it was like I didn't balance much. I won't lie.
I
Like
mean, high school was just.
high school, I took easy
It
classes.
wasn't, yeah.
I wasn't even doing homework. Like I could get out of class and like, oh, easy. Get on the track, no problem. And even if I had to miss practice, it was like I could text coach, I won't be able to make it. I'm late for a test, makeup test, whatever. And coach wouldn't even, like, high school coach would be like, all right, just try and make it up and work out whenever you can. Now it's like, if I miss a practice, my coach now wants like 3 excuses.
Yeah.
He wants them backed
That's
up.
pretty bad.
You cannot just skip. He needs valid reasons. And he wants you to, like if I can't make it, say I can't make practice because our practice time is at 3 o'clock. I say I can't make practice at 3 o'clock. I have my labs running late. Or I got a test at that time. He will tell me, pick another time when I can meet you. And I'll be like, I can meet any other time of day. And like I've had to meet him at like 6 a.m. for workouts.
Oh no.
Because I can't work out at 3 o'clock. And he's busy other times, other like events. So he'll be like, all right, 6 a.m. Meet me on the track. And it'll be me and him one-on-one.
Oh
So
my
my first semester, I had a bad schedule. So our Friday practices conflicted with, what was it? It was, it was either
Mechanical lab.
no, it was one of my math studios. I think.
Math studio.
When you take math, you have to have a lecture and a studio. Some BS they have.
Oh, it's like math lab.
Yeah, like math
Yeah.
lab.
Y'all have math lab?
So it is
Math.
like
What math
Every
did you
math
take?
class has a math lab.
You didn't take calculus?
I did.
Oh, you had to do a math
There's a
lab?
math lab. There's a lecture and a
Bro,
studio.
they just let us go, bro. And you get cooked.
No, you take the lecture, which is like has all the assignments and the like test, but there's a studio, so you take the lecture twice a week and the studio twice a week. I'm like math 4 days a
my
week,
God.
and my math studio would conflict with my practice on Friday, my first semester. So every Friday, I had to meet coach. I would meet him before, or I can't remember. I meet him after. They would practice at 11. A team would practice at 11, and I would meet him later at like 3, and it would just be me and him one-on-one. Me, him, in the heat. Practicing, and I was like,
God, that's. I mean, I guess in a way, that's kind of good in a way because then it's like you got a personal. Because it actually carries that like you show up at this time.
well, yeah,
It's
that's
I guess
it's like
just
more
you versus-
personal.
You
And
versus you at that point.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just working out in the sun.
that's a tough one.
But I will say, cause like, I mean, I wasn't here. I didn't have all y'all to hang out with, so like I had nothing else to do. So I was like,
You know what?
why not go work out?
Let's do it,
Like,
bro.
Yeah.
why not go work out? So it kept me occupied a lot, which I liked. Like I wasn't just in my room, just like, let me go beat Elden Ring for the 4th time.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I've already done it 5 times.
I already do Game Plus like 7, so it kept me something to do. So I like that part.
On that topic, did you find it hard kind of to like not be around us anymore? Because I know personally for me, like even though I was rooming with Brady and stuff, I was like, I was like, man, I kind of don't want to be here. Like I just want to be back with my friends at LSU.
Yeah,
like
bro.
I made a good,
Amen.
I made a good friend group and stuff at
Amen.
Southeastern, but I mean, I was just kind of like, it's not the same.
It's not hitting the same.
It's
Yeah.
cool, it's great, but like at the same time, it's like, I've known these guys for what? I've known you for probably about 13-ish years now. You probably just about the same, if not probably
middle
more.
school,
believe it
middle
or not.
school, high school.
It's just about.
All
So like,
that.
did you find it a little tough to kind of get used to that?
At first, it was like, cause like as soon as I got there, I was like, cause I wasn't really worried about like meeting new people. I was like, man, I got friends. I don't need friends. But at first, I get there and I realized like, bro, I don't know nobody. Like,
Yeah.
They would always say like, oh, the best way to do good in class is make some friends.
Study group.
I was like,
But nobody ever wants to talk to you.
it was always like, okay, well, let me try and make some friends. And like, dude, they was not feeling me. Like, I was like, they
No,
did
I
not
can-
want. I was like, oh, if I just had my people at home, like they're in the same major too, like it'd been easier. Like I had people to study
Our
with.
whole group is like, yeah.
Yeah, engineers. I'd have been like, but
It's still STEM.
I
yeah,
understand. That's
but like,
Yeah, don't put yourself down.
but it was also just like there were weekends and I was just like, what am I gonna do? Like I'm waking up at like 1 o'clock, like.
FaceTime Nathan and complain about
I'm
English class.
like, what am I gonna do?
yeah.
But thankfully, like my roommates were all super nice, so
Yeah.
I could like, I wasn't too worried about like my friends at home and stuff. My roommates were all like super nice to me. We got along like almost too well. Like we was pissing each other off and getting along. Like,
Yeah.
so,
And
but
the
like,
team was pretty welcoming. Huh?
yeah, the team was actually really
I
welcoming.
mean, especially if you're coming in with like a freshman class and all of you are there.
Yeah, the team was super nice. They welcomed me, and I made actually some really close friends
Yeah.
from the team.
That's what Paul was telling us. Like,
Yeah.
he was putting in like a group like for his ROTC thing.
Yeah.
Like his dorm or his hall or whatever.
Yeah.
But he spent like almost all the time with those dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I spend
So it's like fraternity.
on,
Yeah,
on
yeah, it's like a fraternity.
on campus. I spend nearly 24/7 with my roommates or
Yeah.
someone on the team. Like
Yeah.
I'm with somebody.
That's just how it, for us especially too. That's kind of how it is. Like it's like you kind of have to hang out with your roommate. It feels like because like there's so little to do. There's so little to do, but it's like you have somebody that has a very similar schedule to
Yeah,
you. That you see every day regardless. It's like you go eat lunch with them. You go to the gym with them. You go play pickleball with them or whatever.
And y'all both taking on college.
And we're just
everyone's struggling as well.
Marno's a little different. So that's my new roommate is Marno. He's from South Africa. Right? We're gonna get him on an episode soon. He's
goated.
Yeah, he's a tennis guy. He gets up at like whatever in the morning. Point is, I pretty much already did everything with him, so it was like it's not gonna be much different. But with Brady, it was like he quite literally followed me not like in a bad way. But he followed me everywhere. Like we did every single little thing together because there was like nobody that messed with us, nobody that wanted to talk to us, or everybody that we did talk to that we're friends with wanted to do something else.
Yeah.
So it was like I kind of like being a small school in that way, but there's not a whole lot to do. I'm going to be totally honest. When I started this sentence, I had something in mind, but I forgot it, so I just improvised that whole thing. I mean, like, it's true. Although what I said is true, but it's completely off of what I said at the beginning of the sentence. So.
Oh.
No, and like when I was away, and like I called Cooper or somebody. Cooper's telling me a story of like somebody that y'all have friends with now, like they're on fraternity.
Yeah.
And I come home like, hey, where y'all at? They're like, oh, I'm at fraternity stuff. I'm like,
I know, it's like
where my guys at?
I came home with you.
I'm like, bro,
that's how I felt. I mean,
I'm on home for 2 days and y'all gone.
we get off we don't have school Fridays. That's how these things.
Yeah.
So I came home Friday mornings like all the time, and sometimes I would like go out with them, but then
Roll mics.
yeah,
roll
mics.
mics.
And then they would just be like, oh, sometimes it'd be like, oh, actually we're at Fred's and you can't come in because it's a fraternity thing. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I can't. Like, what do I do? I'm just sitting here like, and then I just would be at home, twiddling my thumb. I'm just like, I can't do anything till like 6 o'clock, I'm like, I get home at probably 11:30 in the morning, and then I'm sitting at home doing nothing until about 6.
Back to editing.
Yeah, back to this crap. Did you expect me to still be doing this by now?
I heard you started the YouTube channel up again. I forgot when I heard that. I think I heard it from Winston, and I was like, "That's good." And I didn't know if you were like I had nothing to do when I had nothing to do in college. I started hopping back on Elden Ring, and I was like, I'm gonna just start beating this game as many times as I can. And so I was like, that must give him something to do. Like, it's good to give him something to do.
Oh, it definitely does.
And I also started working on my car. I was just like, I need a hobby.
That's good too.
So I picked up a hobby. I started doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun.
And that'll help you with your major. Put that on
Yeah,
your
it'll help
resume.
me just get them ingenuitive parts working in the brain.
Absolutely.
But it was just like anything to help take up time
That
and
makes-
not miss people.
It definitely is something that makes me, it distracts me a lot too, because there's a lot of times where I would just be bothered by somebody in question, and I would put the headphones on, hit the grindstone over here. My computer would turn into a cooktop because of how warm it was getting, but it was But on the topic of that, actually, I do want to ask you, we've had a couple leagues and stuff here, and we talked to you about it. I think the first time we did a flag football league, but where have you been? Why haven't you been in the league? Have you ever considered it?
I think I kind of know the answer to that.
No. Was it like one of those things where you're like, I don't want to get hurt?
Like a football.
Well, the football league was like,
Yeah.
I didn't want to basically get hurt because
It's happened to Bennett too, I think.
Yeah,
football,
it did get hurt.
football, especially y'all were like cleats, like y'all were playing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're doing tackle football.
Well, y'all weren't. No, y'all were doing flag. I thought.
Yeah, it's flag.
Yeah, but like
It's flag.
But we were trying.
it was like the moving, the
It was-
constant ankle motion. Like I already got bad
Way
ankles.
too risky, bro.
Like as it was, I was hooping with y'all, and I was like, but it's just scary as it is. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it.
They're all putting their bodies on
Would
the
you-
line.
Would-
Yeah,
if you
but
did,
when I heard about the soccer league, I actually heard about the soccer league after y'all had teams and stuff. I was like, bro, I missed that. Like I like soccer.
It wasn't crazy either. We weren't going.
No, that wasn't hard. That was like
it was a small field.
2-on-2,
so-
20-yard field. Yeah.
But yeah,
I think I just didn't ask you because I was scared. I just thought you were immediately gonna say no, but
But, I was definitely gonna say no to the football one, but I feel like I would have done a soccer one. Cause
We got basketball going on right now, which is.
Well, you can't do basketball.
Yeah.
He's like a thing in his contract.
Yeah, I did sign a contract on that. So
Soccer though.
I started on like all intramural sports actually. He doesn't want us to play any intramurals.
Yeah, I don't blame him though. Bro. They got a lot of stuff on the line.
But there's like no sports, like not even be able to just go hoop and stuff with people. It's like, what am I supposed to do?
Oh yeah.
Like he wants me to just play on virtually with everyone.
Hey bro.
Like a Roblox hoop.
What's it called? College football just came out.
Yeah, see,
NCAA came out.
Blazing everybody.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
When's college track coming out? When plays Winston?
Nobody. They're not dropping
that,
that. That game would lose so much money if they dropped the college track and field game.
I don't even know. They could drop a mobile games about the Olympics or anything. It's like.
Did you ever play that mobile sprinting game where you tap the screen as fast as you can?
I have.
It
was like a goofy game.
Yeah, it was like a joke of a game, but like that'd be the only thing they could drop. It was like a mobile game.
Speaking of soccer, and a little bit of injuries.
They have a Roblox track simulator for college.
Yeah, I know
you had your big soccer injury, 8th grade.
Yeah.
That what was it? You broke your femur?
I broke my femur through my growth plate. It went up through my growth plate, and like a big chunk of my femur broke off and like was hanging. It didn't break through the skin, but it was like warped through, like not in place. Like in a different part of my leg.
Oh, man. So was that any contributor to like why you quit soccer, and like does that affect track?
That was so my mom wanted me to quit soccer as soon as that had happened. She was like, "You need to stop this. Like if you want to run, because actually like, you know, the doctor always gives you those like absurd like realities like, oh, so you have about this % chance of losing your leg, this % chance of
you're gonna be paralyzed next week.
So I was like, and since it was through my growth plate, you know, he gave me a bunch of those like super scary like statistics. Like it was actually because the way my bone had snapped and splintered, it was poking, like hitting all of my nerves through my leg, so no blood flow was going like knee down. So no blood flow was going knee down, and he was like, well, but thankfully I had emergency surgery. But if I would have like waited, I could have I actually had to like lose my leg because the muscle would have because no blood would have hit it for so long.
Wow.
So I actually saved that thanks to my doctor.
Was that 8th grade or? It
was 8th grade year. I was literally that same day I had that surgery, and he had told me all this, and it took me I couldn't run. I didn't run my 8th grade year track. I ran cross country before because cross country was before I heard it, and I had to miss an 8th grade year track, and it was like my freshman year track as well. Like I was struggling to run. Like I was having constant knee pains. I was in constant physical therapy. And y'all remember I had all that metal put into my knee?
Yeah.
Well, freshman year I got it all taken out.
Oh.
Because they couldn't leave it in.
That's painful.
They had to take it out. So
that's like painful for a little while.
Yeah, I had to like almost restart the process. So like I had to start walking without any of the metal in my knee.
Yeah.
And then I had to start running with it. And I was like, I went from like I was relatively good at cross country, and I was like dead last. Like I lost to Justin Noob in a race.
Oh.
I was like dead last for like my freshman year because it was so hard to run.
Yeah.
Like I was like limping through races. Like it was so hard to run. But eventually it got over, and my leg healed perfectly fine. Actually, it was
now you're just a dog. I mean,
insane. Like, it healed perfect.
Obviously it got better.
Yeah, so,
now he's living it up. Now he's living everyone else's dream.
But it was like a factor, like because there were moments when I was healing. I was like, I'm done. I'm about to just become lazy and shit. Like I'm done running, done working out.
Full-time gamer, you know.
Yeah, like I was like, I just want to become full-time degenerate. Like I did not want to do it.
Join phase.
Yeah.
Does it still bother you at all, like now? Because I have.
So my right knee, I get some slight pains in it, but it's not like nothing over here where the actual break was.
I see the stitch.
Hurt.
Yeah, it's right there.
Like this was where the stitch was. There was a stitch here and a small one here from the surgery. But I don't have any like major shooting pains. I actually developed Osgood sliders in my left knee because I was like one-legged. I was one-legged for like I went from being like walking perfectly fine to like one-legged for like almost a year. Like I was like solely like dragging this leg and just one-legged. So I developed that, and that was bad through my junior year when I started. Then I started to like, cause I was overworking it a lot. Like I was running school track, summer track, cross country. Like I was doing like almost year-round running. I started to slow down and like take breaks in between seasons and let my legs heal. So, but now they don't really factor. My knees are relatively healthy now.
Yeah.
So
That's really nice. My ankle is still permanent. I think it's just permanently screwed up. Like I climbed a ladder at work today, and I was like, "Ow, this hurts like a."
That's awesome.
It hurt. I was like, "Oh man," and it hurt for the rest of the
Is
day.
it sharp pain?
Yeah, it was like it felt like I like twisted it.
I get pain in my like wrist, but it's like
I get some.
It's all when I do curls. It just kills.
I get some right here. I broke my hand right here at one point in lacrosse. I've talked about it in every single podcast so far, but I broke my hand right here, and every now and then when I'm like doing something with my hands, it just hurts like right there, right here, and then it's this finger because I did something to this finger at one point, and that also like factored into that broken part right there. So it's just
need some what's it called? The Shaquille O'Neal icy.
Icy hot.
I used to use icy hot. I used to use the hell out of icy hot because I had pulled my glute.
I put that on my back, bro.
And I would put like these big ass icy hot patches on my ass cheeks, bro. To help with my
That's the
glute.
move, bro.
I do it when I run, bro.
Yeah, that's really good that you healed up though. I just remember being like hearing about it. And everybody was like, "Winston's dead. Rip Winston. He's dead."
You should have done a freaking wheel check.
I showed up like a week later because I missed like a week of school, and then I show up in a wheelchair with a cast, like a hard cast,
like
from,
a big old
from ankle to like
all the
my
way up,
hip,
like, right here. Huh?
and I was just like this, like.
You were in that like religion group that we had, right, with Hudson Brown's mom.
Yes, I was in our
Como Jesus, huh?
yeah,
Como
Como
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's right.
I used to have to crutch into there.
Yeah. We just make fun of Ainsworth all the time.
Yeah, it's I mean.
Now I work for him.
Yeah, now he's the boss.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, this has been great. We reached past the hour part. I told you that we probably weren't going to get to an hour. We're way past it now, man. Well, this has been great. Great talking to you. It's good to see you again.
It was good to see all y'all again.
I have a question.
Oh boy.
For the podcast.
It's actually comments now. We don't have questions. We don't have questions anymore.
Oh, we don't do it anymore?
No, they just leave comments, but you can still.
Well, it's just cause
You can still ask.
I'm still gonna do it. Like, how long do y'all think Bronny is gonna last in the NBA? Also, hey, I'm not being a hater.
He's gonna be in there a long time.
Do we think he's gonna go to the G League, or do we think he's gonna last because of his name?
Didn't he drop a good game in the summer league? I already dropped like a 26 pointer, and then started dropping 0 points.
I think he went 0 for 26.
I heard he dropped one good game. I thought.
Okay, maybe he did. You know what? I'm not gonna hate.
I
actually believe him because I hate all the amount of trash he did.
As LeBron in the league, he's not gonna get bumped to G League.
Okay, you know what?
He's gonna get one good season.
Yeah.
And if he's as much as like a decent role player, he's gonna stay up.
Yeah.
Unless he deadass does not make a bucket in this season. And then he's gonna stay up.
Also, me and Brady are doing a hot chip challenge.
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
I don't know when it's gonna be uploaded compared to this.
Brady and both of them.
I mean,
yeah. Don't watch it and see who you think is gonna last longer, me or Brady. I mean, we know.
Pause.
I think and that's how we're gonna end it.